Hi, I'm Molly and welcome to Dirty Moms Yoga. Today's class is focusing on the new moon, setting new intentions, ringing out the old, making space for new. So we're going to start in an easy seated position today. I am sitting on a pillow from my couch. It's going to come in handy later in class. I recommend grabbing one. And then I do have some blocks nearby for some of the poses to help bring that floor up towards you to ease you into some of those poses. Okay, so let's begin. Find a nice, comfortable, easy seated position. Find length out of your spine. Close your eyes. You can rest your hands on your knees or in your lap, wherever's comfortable. And just take a moment to imagine or setting new intentions for yourself for this month. Take a couple deep breaths. Don't think too hard. Just whatever comes to you, allow it to come. Every inhale, create more space throughout the joints and the ribs and your spine. Lifting up out of the crown of your head and exhaling anything that does not serve you. Letting go of anything that you've been holding on to. Exhale and let it go. Inhale and create space. Feel the length throughout your body. And exhale and let go. Take a few breaths on your own, finding those moments of length and letting go. Take one more big deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly blink your eyes open, let the light come in. In your nice comfortable seated position, inhale those arms up overhead. Flip the palms, exhale and bring them back down to the side. Again, inhale up high. Allow the right arm to drop down in the side. Stretch to the right side, creating space between your shoulders and your ears. Deep breath in and exhale and feel the length of the left side body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left hand to the floor and reach on over to the left side, creating space in the right side body. One more deep breath in. And exhale, draw the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, twist over to the right. Allow the hands to come down for a nice easy twist. You can take your left hand on top of your thigh if you'd like and increase the twist by looking over the right shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come out. Inhale the arms up overhead. Feel the length. Exhale towards the left. Nice and easy, nothing forced. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale the arms back up overhead. Flip those palms and rest them down towards your side. If you have your right leg in front, like myself, you're going to switch your legs or vice versa. So now the other leg is in front. Find the rootedness into your pelvis. Inhale those arms up high. Flip those palms and exhale, bring them down. Inhale, arms up high. Left hand comes down to the ground for a nice side stretch to the left. Deep breath in and exhale, deepen that stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right arm towards the floor and side stretch over to the right. Inhale and increase that stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left this time. Bring those arms down in a nice twist, wringing out anything that is not necessary. Inhale and exhale, deepen a little bit further, looking over that shoulder if that's comfortable for your neck. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right side. Inhale, find length out of your spine. Exhale, twist a little further. Inhale back to center. Flip those palms and bring them down to your side. Allow both soles of the feet to come together Activate those toes by pressing the balls of the feet together into those heels and allow the knees to fall down. If that's not comfortable for you, you can bring some pillows or some blocks and place them underneath your knees. From here, find length out of your spine, draw the shoulder blades together, lift the arms up overhead, pointing the thumbs to the back wall. Inhale high, exhale, drop the thumbs to your shoulders and lean forward, fold as far as is comfortable, feeling a nice length out of the spine from the base of your pelvis, out the crown of your head, lifting up those elbows towards the ceiling. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale the hands back up. Exhale, relax those hands down. We're going to do that again, and you can continue with the thumbs to the shoulder, or you can either have your hands in a prayer position or you can tent them. It's going to depend on the flexibility of your shoulders. So inhale those arms up high. Hug those elbows in. Drop the thumbs to either the base of your neck or to your shoulders. Find length out of the spine. Exhale, forward fold over those legs, reaching those elbows up towards the sky. Inhale and draw the lower ribs into the back. Exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale and relax down. Open up those legs. Upavista Konasana, wide angle, forward fold. So you can bring your legs just as wide as your mat if you'd like, or even a little bit wider. Bring those toes back. Plug those elbows into your rib cage. Palms face up to the ceiling, and reach those thumbs to the back wall, opening up those collarbones. Draw the navel in, inhale high, and exhale, forward fold only as far as you can go. You're going to have to use a little bit of core work here to keep yourself stable. Find your nice comfort. If you need to bend those knees, go ahead and do so. Deep breath in, exhale, go a little bit further. Really reach those thumbs to the back wall. Keep those elbows glued to the side body. Inhale. Exhale, this feels so good. Staying here for an extra breath. Inhale, come back up and relax. Remove any props out of the way. Sweep those legs over to the side, coming into a tabletop position. Check in with your hands first. Wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Nice jazz hands against the floor, creating an L with your first finger and your thumb. Suctioning those hands to your mat. Tuck those toes under and push yourself into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. First one, so feel free to bend those knees. Hug those biceps toward your ears and lift the sacrum to the sky. You can take a walk here. Do what feels best for your body, swaying the hips side to side, dropping one heel down at a time, maybe lifting up high in those toes and dropping the heels down, bending and straightening. A lot of options that you can do here. Just go ahead and wake those legs up. Find yourself back in a neutral position. Lift up high on those toes. Look between your hands and walk your feet to your hands for a forward fold, Uttanasana. Grab either elbow and just allow yourself to hang like a rag doll. You can sway back and forth, waking up the spine more, getting some blood flow in the legs. Bend deeply in those legs, drop the pelvis, and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders up, back and down, opening up the palms to the front of your mat for mountain pose. Check in with your feet. Really root down from your big toe to your pinky to your heel. Feel those roots grounding down, lifting up tall out of the crown of your head. We're going to inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and let the head to fall long. If you can't reach the floor, feel free to place blocks underneath your hands. Inhale, come half up to a nice flat back. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale, open up the collarbones by squeezing those shoulder blades together. Feel the length out of the crown of the head, through the spine, out to the sacral. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step the right foot back, step the left foot back for a nice high plank. Drop those knees down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, cat. Tuck those toes under. Push yourself into a downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, drop those heels down while you lift that sacrum to the sky. Start working on straightening your knees the best that you can.
If this is difficult for you and you find a nice rounding in your back, place blocks under your hands or you bend your knees nice and deeply. That will help to find the length out of the spine. Really push into the hands, pushing the floor away. Inhale high on those toes. Look between your hands and walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, come half up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, upward salute all the way up. Exhale, bring those hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale, check back in with those feet. Make sure they're still grounded. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come half up, speeding things up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step the left foot back this time. Now the right. Drop those knees. Cow, arch that back and look up. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine, opening up those shoulder blades. Cat. Tuck those toes. Push yourself into downward facing dog. Again, take a moment. Check on in. So either bend those knees nice and deeply to find the length out of the spine, or you can place blocks under those hands to help take the curving out of your spine. Inhale high on those toes. Look between your hands and walk your feet to your hands for Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come half up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in and exhale. Drop the pelvis down, reach for the floor for chair pose, Uttanasana. Biceps are right next to your ears, reaching high with those thumbs towards the ceiling. Really ground down, take a glance down, making sure you can see your toes. You don't want your knees to go past your toes. Draw the belly in, draw the lower ribs in, and sink on down, just like you're sitting in a chair. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold over those feet. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, plant those hands. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back. You can continue on a cat-cow, or you can drop those knees in a nice diagonal, hug the elbows in, and slowly lower yourself to your mat. Untuck those toes, draw the shoulders away from your ears for a nice cobra. Push into those hands, draw the shoulder blades away from the ears. Exhale down, push yourself through tabletop into a downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose. Step the foot between your hands. Use the help of your hand if necessary. Draw the right hip bone back, left hip bone forward, and walk yourself up for a Crescent Warrior. Inhale, exhale, and sink on down, feeling a nice stretch in that left hip flexor. Rotate the left heel down, opening yourself up to the side, bringing your arms down for Warrior 2. Check in with the left foot. Really ground down on the pinky side of the foot, making sure those toes are at a diagonal, probably like 60 degrees maybe, up towards the corner of your mat. Inhale, exhale, and make sure that right knee is not over those toes. Inhale and straighten. Kick that left hip out. Reach towards that front foot into Trikonasana, triangle pose. This is where a block can come in handy. Really reach those inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Feel a length through those arms. Hug the inner thighs in and keep grounding and rooting down into that pinky side of the left foot. From here, take a deep breath in. Find length out of that right side body. Exhale. Place the left hand where the right hand is and twist over towards the right side. Revolved Triangle. This one is tricky. Add height in whichever way you need. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Reach high with the right hand. Inhale, exhale. Replace that hand back down and walk yourself so you're facing towards the side edge of your mat. Bring those blocks if you need to for a wide-legged forward fold. Pasarita Padottanasana. Both toes are parallel. Your head is relaxed down. Take a moment. You can bend in one knee or the other.
Bend both knees if you'd like. You can reach your hands behind you, clasp those hands and reach them up towards the ceiling and drop them down to open up the shoulders. Exhale, relax those hands down if they're up and overhead. Heel toe those feet together a couple times and drop the pelvis down in between those heels for Malasana. You can take a pillow or blocks and sit on if this is uncomfortable for you. Elbows come into the inner thighs. I'm going to turn around for you. Sometimes it's good to see the back. Sometimes it's good to see the front. Yoga is three-dimensional. So really press those elbows into those inner thighs. Find length out of your spine. Inhale, exhale, drop the hands down, lift the pelvis up, and heel toe your feet back on out. Walk yourself over to the right foot, finding yourself in a nice runner's lunge. Plant those hands, step on back to a high plank, push yourself into downward facing dog. Inhale the left foot high, exhale and draw the knee to your nose. Step the foot between your hands. Draw the left hip bone back, right hip bone forward, and slowly walk yourself up into Crescent Warrior. Really reach those fingers up towards the sky. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale and drop the right heel down this time, opening yourself up to Warrior 2. Your drishti or your gaze is over those left fingertips, reaching for those new intentions and leaving behind what does not serve you. Inhale those inner thighs in and up. Exhale and deepen into that stretch. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Kick that right hip out into Trikhanasana. Drop the left hand down. And you can press it into the shin bone if you'd like, or if you need a block, find the height that suits you best. Reach the right arm long up towards the sky. Really reach those inner thighs up, in, and together, up towards the ceiling. It's going to help with your balance. Inhale and exhale, replace the right hand over the left hand and revolved triangle towards the left. This side's harder for me. I don't have as much flexibility. You might notice that. Really continue to lift the right inner thigh up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, replace that hand down and walk yourself over to a wide-legged forward fold. Pasarita Uttanasana. Both toes are pointing towards the side of your mat. Allow the head to hang long. Place blocks underneath your hands if you need to, or even on your elbows. Find your comfort. Bend into those knees if you'd like. Stretching out those legs. Hands can clasp, reach up towards the ceiling, and then drop them down. If you did the shoulder on one side, on this side, try clasping your hands the opposite direction and allow them to come down. Relax those hands, heel toe in. Couple times, I got to do 3 times for me. Drop the pelvis down between your heels. Hug those elbows into those inner thighs into your elbows. Find length out of your spine. Malasana. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, drop the hands down, lift the pelvis up. Heel toe those feet back out. Walk yourself towards your left leg into a runner's position. Plant your hands. Step your feet back into a high plank and either go directly into downward dog or finish a vinyasa by cat-cow, dropping the knees, lowering down, cobra, whatever it is that you feel is necessary for today. Exhale, we're going to all meet in downward facing dog. If you are already there, take a deep breath in and exhale, drop those heels down. One more deep breath in, really reach that sacrum high. Inhale, lift up high on those toes. Look between your hands and walk your feet to your hands for a forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in and a full exhale. We're going to do that all again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands, step the left foot back, then the right foot. Follow the vinyasa that is best suited for you today. I'm going to go through a full vinyasa, lowering down and into a cobra. Exhaling down and pushing back through table into a downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose and step your foot between your hands. An extra challenge, reach those hands long over in front of you, up overhead to a Crescent Warrior. Draw the left hip bone back, right hip bone forward, and sink on down. Inhale high, exhale, open yourself up to the side for Warrior Two. Check in with your right pinky side of your toes, of your right foot. Let me try that again. Right foot, pinky toe side, root it down into the ground. There we go. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, drop, kick that right hip out and drop the left hand down, reaching up for Trikonasana. Use a block if you need to. Really reach those inner thighs up towards the ceiling, especially that right one, because we're going to inhale high. We're going to replace the right hand down on an exhale, and inhale, exhale, over towards the left, reaching up as high as you can for a nice revolved triangle. Reaching the right inner thighs up towards the ceiling, hugging the left inner thigh in. One more inhale, and exhale, replace the hand and walk yourself to Pasarita Uttanasana. Wide-legged forward fold, both toes are pointing towards the edge of your mat. Do here whatever it is that you need to, bend, straighten, whatever's most comfortable for you. Heel toe those feet together a few times, drop the pelvis down, and really hug the inner thighs into those elbows for Malasana. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lift the pelvis high, heel toe those feet back on out. Walk yourself towards the left foot into a runner's pose. Plant those hands, step your feet back into a high plank, and then come right into downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale the knee to your nose. Step your foot between your hands. Reach those hands in front of you for a nice challenge. Exhale up high and deepen into that stretch. Crescent Warrior. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, find length. Open up on an exhale, drop the back foot down into Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Hug those rib cages in. Reach long with those hands, looking over the right fingers. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, kick that left hip out, drop the hand down. Find your block if you need to for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Keep rooting down the left knife edge of that foot. Reach high on that left hand. Inhale, feel the length. Exhale, replace the left hand with the right and revolve triangle. Rotate over to the right as best as you can. Inhale, exhale, try to find length out of that spine. Lift the left inner thigh up towards the ceiling. One more inhale. Exhale, replace the hand back down. Walk with your blocks, wide-legged, forward fold. Heel toe those feet together. Drop the pelvis down for Malasana. Open up the collarbones by squeezing the shoulder blades together, hugging the inner thighs towards those elbows. Drop the sacrum down and feel length out of the crown of your head. Inhale, drop those hands down. Exhale, lift the pelvis, heel toe those feet back out. Walk yourself towards the right foot into a runner's lunge. Plant those hands, step the foot back for a high plank, and follow through in the vinyasa. That feels best for you. Coming into cobra, exhale down. If you're following through with me, pushing yourself through a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop those heels down. Inhale the high up onto those toes. Exhale and drop those knees down. Find yourself in Balasana or child's pose. Allow everything just to relax down now. Relax, the elbows are heavy into the floor. The pelvis is heavy into the floor. And your forehead is just resting on your mat. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. And I do recommend to grab a pillow or have some blocks nearby for our next pose. We're going to do a combination of poses here. So
I'm going to take my left knee, place it right in the center of my body, and I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to cross it over. I'm going to take my feet and try to reach the side edges of my mat. I'm going to take my pillow and put it behind me. Place your hands in front of you and just rock and try to get your pelvis to open up. You might feel a little bit more on the left side on that IT band, maybe into the right glute. Just opening up those hips a little bit. Press the feet to the toes into the floor to keep those knees protected. Go ahead and rock. And then when you feel like you're ready, you can either continue with that or slowly walk yourself back. Sit your pelvis right onto that pillow as evenly as you can. It's kind of hard. Wiggle those feet out more if you'd like. A really fine length. I like to push into my heels to find length out of my spine. Stay here, or if you'd like to add a little shoulder, take your hands out in front. Cross your right over your left, bend your elbows, and now try to kiss your palms together. Inhale and lift the fingers up towards the sky, feeling a nice stretch in those rhomboids. Draw the navel into your spine. One more inhale, exhale, unwind yourself, rock forward. Let those legs come back to a neutral position and just rock back and forth. Allowing those hips, just had a big pop in my hip. That felt good. Creating space. All right, other side. My right knee is going to come in towards the midline of my body. My left leg is going to cross over. Talk about coordination here. My feet are going to reach out towards the side edges of the mat, and I'm going to activate my feet and toes into the floor. And then I'm just going to rock back and forth. You might notice, again, one side is a little trickier, a little tighter than the other. Just a nice, gentle rock, waking up those hips a little bit more. When you feel like you're ready, go ahead and sit on back on your pillow or on your blocks. Wiggle those feet out a little bit more if you'd like. Find length by pushing into those feet. See, it's Gomukhasana legs with Garandasana arms, eagle arms. Cow face pose with eagle pose. We're combining here. Place those arms out front. Left arm over the right arm. Bend at the elbows and try to kiss your palms together, reaching the fingers up towards the ceiling, hugging those lower rib cages in and drawing the navel in and up. Feel the length. Deep breath in. Exhale and feel a nice stretch between those shoulder blades into those rhomboids. One more inhale. Exhale, relax on down. Step yourself forward. Unwind that corkscrew and just rock back and forth. Make your way to the front of your mat. Keep that pillow nearby. We're going to do a half boat. We're going to really work on some core work here. So first, just test your balance. Feel the sacrum against the mat. Find a nice length out of the spine and see if you can just tap your toes on your mat. Hugging those knees into your chest, grabbing behind those thighs and those hamstrings. You can stay here if you would like, or if you want to do a little bit more challenge, take those feet up as high as you can, up to a 90-degree angle. Take your pillow, put it on top of your shin. Reach those hands long. Feel the balance. This is my pose I've been working on, is boat pose, strengthening my core. From here, we're going to do 5 core work. So you can use your hands on the ground if you need some assistance. Otherwise, you're going to inhale, reach those legs out long. Exhale, bring those knees back up. I'm going to use my hands because I'm tired today. Inhale those legs long. Exhale, bring those knees back up. That's 2. Again. 3. 4. One more. 5. Don't stop now. Keep it. Hold it there. Grab that pillow. You're going to keep the legs where they are. You're going to tap down over to the right and a twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. That's 1. Center to the right. We're going to do 5. Center to the left. That's 2. Center to the right. Center to the left. That's 3. We're almost there. Really challenge yourself. To the right. Center. Left. 1 more. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Throw everything down. Roll on back. Hug those knees to your chest. Woo! Deep breath in and exhale. Flex those feet, hug those knees into your armpits. And either grab onto the pinky side of your feet, kick the feet up towards the ceiling, and draw those knees down. Another option is to either grab behind your hamstrings, or you can even grab onto your ankles and pull on down. The idea is to draw the knees down, open up those collarbones by pressing the shoulders and the sacrum into the mat. Happy baby. It's a fun pose. You can rock in this pose. You can straighten one leg and then the other. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Exhale, relax those legs, hug them in. Kick those legs up high. Take your right leg, cross it over your left leg. And if you can, take those right toes and try to wrap it around the left calf. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and fall on over towards your right side. Increasing the stretch and look over to your left. This is really just wringing everything out, creating space for new intentions. If this is too uncomfortable, you can always just have your knees nice and stacked. Inhale the legs back to center. Unbind your legs if that's where they are. Shake it out. Other side, straight legs. Left leg crosses over the right. Tuck those toes behind the right calf. Inhale. Exhale, drop on over towards the left. You can continue the twist by looking over the right. Again, if this is uncomfortable, just stack your knees with a nice gentle twist. Inhale the legs back to center. Unwind, shake it out. Hug those knees in one more time. Bring the chin up for an Uttanasana, a little self-love. Exhale and unwind yourself into Shavasana. Find yourself in a nice, relaxed position. You can place a rolled up towel or take that pillow and place it under your knees for a nice, neutral position with the spine. Allow your legs to fall open. Feel the openness in your chest, the arms falling into the earth. Allow your breath just to come natural. Check back in with the intention that you were setting in the beginning of class. In your inhale, create that space. In your exhale, let go what does not serve you. Slowly wiggle those fingers and toes. Roll the wrists and ankles. Walk your feet back towards your pelvis. Hug those knees in and roll over to one side into a nice fetal position, using your bottom arm as a pillow. With the strength of your top arm, push yourself up halfway. The bottom arm pushes you up the rest of the way. You can sit back on your pillow if you'd like. Hands can come to prayer position, and I'm just going to read you a little ditty, if you will. Time to create your visions, setting new intentions and goals. It is time of a new cycle and bringing focus and awareness on positive and loving intentions. Raising your frequency allows you to create what you dream. It allows you to create what you dream about. Allow yourself to start fresh and start positive. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop the chin down towards those fingers. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you so much for joining in today. Namaste.